Hello everybody, welcome to another video on the channel, and I'm back with the how Monoposto YouTubers drive series. This is episode number 3, where we will analyze ORT racing driving style, the third victim of our analysis. And it's safe to say this is like the end of the first major part of this series, because we've analyzed Sparks YouTube 15, Spitfire Gaming, and now we're diving into the ORT racing driving style secrets. And those 3 people, well, they are the giants of Monoposto YouTube. They are among the oldest members of the Monoposto community, not in terms of an actual age, but in terms of, how long they've been doing videos about this awesome game. So guys, let's start. We're here, we're going back in time once again, here in Monoposto 2021 on the Spanish track. Another analysis is waiting for us. So let's start then from the turn 1 as usual. Here we are on the main straight, and the top speed is 357 kilometers per hour. However, the top speed is not that important, because after all, it depends on the setup, and the setup for the Spanish Grand Prix, well, it's basically the same for anyone. I'm sure it's like full grip setup. So yeah, let's just skip to the second section of turn 1, which is the breaking point. And if we compare this section to the one we saw in Sparks YouTube 15 video, here we have it. Although they break at the same spots, I would say, look at the speed difference. 41 kilometers per hour. Yeah, Sparks YouTube 15 already reached a speed of 304 kilometers per hour, while ORT Racing is still on 345. That's really crazy, I must say. Let's see what happens next. And we see a totally different picture from the ones we had in the previous videos. Here, ORT Racing is actually braking mid-corner and turning at the same time. But I can't really say that helps him to gain time, because look at how late he is actually able to accelerate compared to Sparks, for example. Yeah, ORT Racing is pretty much going into turn 2 already when he first presses that throttle button. However, let's look at another example, another turn 1 on fresh hot tires now. So we see this same technique, braking and turning at the same time, but here ORT Racing actually starts accelerating pretty much at the same speed as Sparks. So maybe that wasn't the best example. It wasn't the best turn 1 from ORT to analyze. Yeah, maybe it's just my poor choice of the clip. But one thing for sure, ORT Racing definitely has a different touch, driving style than Spitfire and Sparks YouTube 15, at least in Monoposto 2021. Let's now check out the hairpin, the second corner we usually analyze in our series. Here, I don't know why, but ORT Racing brakes like really early, and then he kinda lets the car roll through the corner. We can't really see the speed, unfortunately, but one thing actually I want to notice here is that he loses some time on the exit. I don't know why, Probably it has something with that breaking and turning at the same time technique. Because if you accelerate way too early, you can lose the back end or something like that. Yeah, let's just move on to our second part of the video, which is Monoposto 2022. Unlike Spitfire Gaming video, we will have 3 different versions of this game. And as you might guess, we're here in Spain once again. And each time I do an episode in this series, I'm like asking myself how this game has become, well, arguably the best F1 mobile game out there in such a short period of time. Like, look at that! A couple of seconds ago, we saw that Monoposto 2021, and now Monoposto 2022. Look at this graphics! Whoa! That's amazing. But back to the video topic, yeah. I can talk about different stuff for ages, so let's return to the actual analysis here. So breaking point, again, around the same spot, so like nothing changes really over the years. Do see a different speed here though. The only problem is that we are on a different version of the game. So the top speed, as we saw in the first video, in that Sparks 15 analysis, the top speed like slowly dropped from Monoposto 2021 to Monoposto 2023. And here it actually looks like ORT Racing is going to use the same concept, breaking and turning at the same time. But you will see right now, he's not breaking mid-corner anymore. So yeah, that's left in the past, I guess. Yeah, in Monoposto 2021. Now we really see something similar to Spitfire Gaming or Sparks YouTube 15. Yeah, maybe that was just a feature of the early version of ORT Racing, if you can say like that. And as you just saw, this allowed him to use the throttle as4 as turn 2. Which is quite amazing. Yeah, another version of this turn 1 and slow motion. Well, the same thing, probably. Yeah, he just accelerates a bit earlier, but pretty similar to what we saw, in the previous clip. And yeah, interesting stuff here, because in Monoposto 2022, we saw a totally different ORT Racing. No more like breaking mid-corner, breaking and turning at the same time. So we can now move on to Monoposto 2023 to see what changed there. There you have it then. Yeah, the only problem here is that ORT actually has DRS, but this is kind of the only clip I could find. So here we have another interesting detail, like a slight tap on the brakes. I'm not sure what's the distance like to the corner, but around 100 meters probably. So here ORT actually has the speed of 240 kilometers per hour going into turn 1, well, kind of in the middle of the track, a bit to the left of course, but not too much, like we saw with Sparks 15 as well. Now, yeah, this version of ORT Racing is really close to Sparks 15 and Spitfire Game. Yeah, that's not really surprising because, well, eventually they will kind of master this game on different settings and, well, yeah, find the optimal racing lines and so on. For those watching, it's a really effective way, this analysis and stuff, it's a really effective way to become better at Monoposto, especially if you're a content creator like me. or I don't know, yeah, a lot of Monoposto YouTubers out there. And if we go back to our analysis, here ORT Racing actually accelerates at the speed of 180 kilometers per hour. Back to the usual acceleration speed here in turn 1. And now I want to look at one example where ORT Racing actually bended, all thanks to his late break-in feature. I guess here he just remembered, oh, I did this in Monoposto 2021, why not go down the inside of who's that, Max Verstappen probably. So here he went for the craziest dive bomb ever. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why I'm showing this to you, but yeah, always remember, if you are on ERAS, never ever go for a dive bomb like this. I want to wrap up this video with a solid, proper hairpin from ORT Racing, but going ahead in time, like a couple of seconds. You will see it by yourself. Actually here, ORT Racing again returned to this breaking and turning technique, reminding everyone once again that he is a unique driver, a unique YouTuber like no other person out there. I'm really glad we have him in our Monoposto community, and I'm really glad I made this video about him. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and a comment, of course. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for 460 subscribers. And well, have a great day. I see you all next time. Goodbye.